Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and I am wearing my little vintage style top with the little brooch that I just made, and it's adorable and perfect for today's craft. I literally just made this, so if you didn't see the video, I will link it above because these things are absolutely adorable. But it's very important to be wearing a vintage style costume today because I have another Casper pillow tube. And guess what? This one is also not sponsored. But I was looking at the lid and I was just like, tell me this doesn't look like a little pillbox hat. Like, it totally does. So I'm gonna be making a vintage inspired pillbox hat with the lid of the Casper box, and that is what we're doing today, and I'm like seriously so excited for it. So I went through my crafting stuff and just found a couple odds and ends. I have a blue belt from a dress that I no longer have, and some cut up black spliced through, not even like really tulle, just like mesh netting, some adhesive black felt. I've got pearls, I've got gems, I've got flowers, I've got ribbons, and I have no idea what of those things I'm going to actually be using. But we're gonna turn this into a hat. It's gonna be really, really cool. Hopefully really beautiful. Blue and black is the aesthetic, mainly because I thought I had black satin to cover it with and I couldn't find it. So I have the black felt, and I'm so excited that it's like a peel and stick because I take so much of the work out of it. And yeah, basically I've got my hot glue gun going. I'll link what I use down in the description below as far as hot glue gun, because this one is awesome. You guys can also check out my review of it. I will post it in the description below and up above. And yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, so first things first, let's take out the thread, which looks like it's just on these little, I don't even know what you call them, like little, what are these little metal things called? I don't actually know, little like fobs. We'll call them little fobs. So I'm just going to untie these. You could cut them. I don't know why I'm not cutting them. I don't think there's anything I could possibly use them for, but you never know, so I'm just gonna keep them untied. I'm gonna pull it out, and come on. You will yield. There we go. And then we'll pull it out this way. There we go. So we just have the top. I am gonna cover everything. I'm gonna go in with my black felt, take the sticker off first and foremost. And then we are going to cut a rough square that is gonna fit it. I'm gonna measure it about there. And we're just gonna cut that. And we only get one shot at this because I don't have enough felt. So hopefully the measurement is right. Yes, it is. All right, so I'm gonna come back here, measure that to the end, push that down, and then cut this area off. So I'm just gonna bend it. Basically, I'm just cutting it down to a square that fits over the top of the circle. The lid has a lip on it, so I actually need to cut on the inside, and I have a square that fits on the outside, but it's close. So we are going to try very hard to line it up, and then just kind of cut off the ends a little bit. So yeah, I'm just holding it like that, and I'm gonna try real hard. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Oh, I'm so brilliant. I have an X-Acto knife. So what I'm gonna do is peel the felt off, exposing the sticky side, and put it on my lid. Just from the center out. So I just set it on there. No bubbles, no bubbles. And just kind of use your fingernail to get it into the edges. So exciting. I just found my X-Acto knife after having lost it for like 6 months. I'm super excited about it. Any sharp knife would really work, but just kind of really dig your fingernails into the corners there to make sure you have a nice fit, nice and flat up top. Let me get my X-Acto knife and we will cut this felt out. Here it is. Also, when I say I lost it, because it's a scalpel and like that's scary to lose, it was actually in the drawer where it goes. I didn't see it because it was like pressed up against the side and there's lots of stuff in there. So I'm gonna pull off the thing. Because it's been lost, it's also very sharp because I haven't used it. I'm going to retighten the blade because apparently that got loose. There we go. I used to have a bunch of attachments for it too, and I don't remember. I'm gonna run it along the outside and just kind of push it into the seam in between the lip of the lid and the actual like bottom of it. I'm just gonna kind of cut the felt as I go, and hopefully I only need one pass. We will find out. There we go. It's actually a much quicker craft than I thought it was gonna be, or at least it's turning into that. Ooh, okay, I missed a little bit there. That's my bad. Okay, come on. There we go. Look at this. Oh, it's perfect. Except for the part I missed there. Ah, okay, and the part I missed there. One sec. There we go. Cut. There we go, there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop making me look bad on camera. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Boom. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. There's parts of it that are way better and parts of it that are way worse, but we still have our little bits here, so we can do some touch-ups. Just gonna cut there, and we're gonna cut ourselves a little corner here. This is still really sticky, so why not use it to the advantage, right? And we're just gonna fill in the little spots that we missed. Also, if you're like doing this down on the table and being really careful with it, you're not gonna miss as many spots as I did holding it up and trying to do it on camera, so don't worry about that. You will probably get a nice edge yourself if you just do it the correct way, which is to say in front of you and carefully. All right, I think this is it. I think that basically gives me, yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice kind of flat black felt to the edge. There are a few raised areas because I wasn't super careful. Let me get this back on. I wasn't super duper careful when I was cutting these, so there is a little bit of raised felt on top of felt. It's not perfectly flat, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it with this stuff. But first, let's get this out of the way. The excess felt stuff we'll just put off to the side. We're gonna do the sides. So even though the only thing that's messed up is that there's a label right there and everything else is a beautiful blue, it's cardboard blue, so we don't want that. So I have this belt, it's just a fabric belt. It's double-sided, literally it's from a dress. I told myself I would like wear it because it's cute and it's like a little ribbon belt or like as a hair accessory, and I never do, and I've had it for like 5 years, so it's getting crafted with. And basically there really isn't a front, is there? So I'm just gonna start here, put a little dollop of glue, and I'm just gonna put a line of glue, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm not gonna mess around with that. We're gonna start with one end of the belt. The seam ends up on one side, so I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna put this on the edge and just let the fabric hang over the edge just by like a few millimeters. And then maybe on this side I should do a line as well. There we go. And just pull that nice and tight and wrap it around. Oh, I thought I was putting my hand in the hot glue there, that's why I flinched, but I did not. All right, we're gonna wrap it all the way around once, and then once it hits the glue, we're gonna start going up at an angle. Make sure you press it down on the glue line. So you just get this nice fold of fabric that actually looks really lovely. There we go, all the way up to the top. And I'm just gonna seal the end a little bit with some hot glue. There we go. Look at that. This already doesn't even look like a Casper lid. There is a few strings from the hot glue. We're gonna get rid of that. But now we get to add our fun fancy stuff. So apparently I have a cut here and here. So we are just going to cut this into actual segments I can use. That was my hot glue gun. So I already have snips here, so I'm just gonna cut it. I wouldn't necessarily suggest this, but I need like whole pieces I can use. So I want it to be like, you know, no frayed edges and actual shapes and stuff. So we're just gonna cut it into whole pieces that don't have crosses cut in the center. And that way I know what I'm working with. And for this fabric, because it's like basically translucent and the light wispy nature of it, like the ethereal nature of it is like what makes it nice, I don't want to lose that. So I'm not going to pull it tight. There's no reason to pull it tight. It's not going to help. So I'm going to put my hot glue just kind of in the edge where I messed up a little bit with the felt when I was putting that in, and I'm gonna turn my glue gun down because it's a wee bit on the hot side, cooler, because I'm worried about burning myself. If you guys have ever watched me craft, you know that is a very real possibility. We're just gonna fold this in half and kind of push the edges down into the hot glue. We're gonna be smart and we're gonna put the edges on the inside so the fabric folds over it towards the outside. And you can double it up because it's mesh and the hot glue is gonna go right through it. So make sure you get your edges in there. And I'm just kind of pushing in with my fingernails. You can use like gloves or whatever if the hot glue is still really hot. Mine probably is. I don't actually know because thus far I have avoided touching it. There we go, there we go. Get another piece. You do the same thing, fold it in half, put the nice side out and the kind of junky, jagged sides on the inside, and just kind of push it in, following along the edge of the circle so that it just kind of covers the whole thing. Also, use your fingernail because if it touches your finger, the hot glue like pulls back on your finger and it's hard to actually get the fabric in. Here we go. So 2 of these squares are covering the whole thing. That actually looks pretty good. That looks awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go back in just with a little bit of hot glue and just make sure everything's kind of tamped down from the top. Like I said, it's mesh, it's gonna go right through it. There we go, and then we want to seal the ends, right? Pull this up, pull this up. We're just gonna kind of do a glob there and a glob there and push our ends in. We're just gonna crinkle them down towards the little blob. And that's almost enough for all of it, but I will put another little blob on top of it and we will get the other side crinkled in. Hot, hot, hot. One side crinkled in over here. Another little blob of glue. The other side crinkled in. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I mean, ow, hot. Okay, that's the wrong way to do it. But in general, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Like we're making a hat from a Casper box. Get creative with your shapes, get creative with the way you want it to look. This I rather like. I think that adds just like a little bit of drama to the top of it. I don't know, it's nice. All right, we're gonna do one more dollop of glue right in the center, nice and flat. And then we're just going to pull the edges in and kind of fold them over on themselves just slightly so that creates a little bit of a twist, and push it flat down. And then this side too, just take it and twist it and pull it down. Kind of fluff it out a bit on the sides, tuck it over on each other. Oh, I am liking that, look at that. We'll pull off the wispies, and that is what we are looking at. That's really cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. All right, I'm gonna add one more little dollop right in the side just to hold it, and then also this is a bit of a corner. I don't necessarily want that corner quite so high, so I'm gonna tuck those down just onto the glue. And one thing is that, oh, that's so hot. There we go, I need you to stay though. There we go. So one thing is you might be able to see there is a dollop of translucent hot glue there. Like you can see it, it's real. So we're gonna get a blue gem and we're just gonna hide it because, you know, why not? I think oval, will circle work? Circle's a little small. Square? No. Big triangle, giant triangle, that's the ticket. So we're gonna add more hot glue here. Just a giant amount. And then we're gonna push it right over the top of all of the hot glue dots that are holding down the mesh. Ooh, that even got a little hot there. But that is going to push through all the mesh, make sure that it adheres nicely to the top of the felt. And it creates just like a little point of interest on the top. So that's quite nice. I really do like that. That's cute, that's cute. I do have pearls. Like, I don't know, is it too much? Is there such a thing as too much? I mean, this is pretty cute as is, right? Like, that's adorable. and it goes with my outfit and it fits. So let me see, do we need the pros? We might veto the pros. We might, you know, less is more sometimes. Not usually, but like sometimes. These are the stretchy pearls that I get from the party section at Target. They're like a pack of them for $5 and they're excellent. And I have multiple of them. So I could do like that. And then I could do another strand down below too. I don't know if it needs it. This might be too much. Let me see. Maybe I just need a flower. Ooh, I like the flower. I like the flower a lot, actually. We're gonna just do the flower. There we go. So this is just a flat-backed felt flower from the craft store. And I can't get the tie off, so I'm just gonna cut the tie. I think you're supposed to be able to pull the tie out, but whatever. So it's kind of like fabric and then feathers and then a little gem, and you guys know I love gems. So here's the thing though, is it gonna go on the front? No, but like maybe on the side. Oh, that's cute. It's gonna go on the side for sure. Probably up high, I think. Yeah, oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I do have this little area where the belt just kind of folds over. Natural spot for the flower to hide it. So we're just gonna put a big dollop of hot glue right there. Pull off the wispy, which is still going because the glue's not dry. Pick which side I want the flower to face. And just press it over the top there and conceal the edges. That is what we want. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Look at that, you guys. That is adorable. Seriously, that's so adorable. Like, you know that is adorable. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Ah, I feel like such a lady. So cute. Actually, I feel like it kind of would stay on if I get the right angle. I don't know, I've never actually worn a hat like this, but it does fit. Like, look, it fits. Like, it fits my head. It goes on my head. Also, my hair is like down or whatever, but guys, at least with some bobby pins or whatever, look at that. Adorable. So cute. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna wear this and see what my friends say. Oh my god, is it wrong to be this excited about this? I wanted to do a detail shot because sometimes black doesn't show up on camera, and I wanted to show you guys all of the detail in this beautiful hat. I am obsessed. I did such a good job. I'm super excited with it. But look at that. It's just so cute, and you would never know it's a Casper hat except like the cardboard's peeking out a little bit there, but that's an easy fix. I have a lot of fabric down here and a lot of fabric up there. I can just pull it down. Don't let them peek on the inside or cover it if you don't want anyone to know, but honestly, super fast, super easy, super budget friendly. And if you need an adorable hat to go with an outfit, say, you know, church or the derby or anything you need, this is a super adorable, easy way to DIY one yourself. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Bye for now.